today's program in approximately 5 minutes. We will begin today's program in approximately 5 minutes. Please begin taking your seats, and we will be underway shortly. Get things started. If we could go ahead and get everybody in their seats here, we'll go ahead and get today's presentation underway. Appreciate your help. Thank you. Yeah, you can.
Can I just bring you to this?
I can hand it to you once I'm done.
So I'm doing that.
So actually, what Renu's going to do is I'm going to handle joining us today, everyone here, and I'm also going to recognize a special guest, so you don't necessarily have to worry about it. Yeah, so they will be recognized. Yep.
I'll figure out what.
Yep. All right, everyone, if you could go ahead and take your seats, we'll go ahead and get underway here. Get you right up here. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Tillman and Kelvin.
Where's David calendar? Where's calendar at?
He's not coming.
Just leave that.
He's sick.
Leave it here.
This is the whole reason that we did. Why are we doing this
No,
on a
I
Friday? We're
guess-
trying to get as little press as we
They
can.
said
That we're
that
doing it
was-
after.
They said that was the only time.
Who's?
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and dignitaries,
Thing I've ever seen.
welcome to the University of Houston for today's momentous ceremonial groundbreaking here at TDUCU Stadium. Joining us today are UH System Board of Regents Chairman Tillman Fertitta, UH President Renu Couture, UH Vice President for Athletics Chris Pesman, and UH Football Head Coach Dana Holgerson. At this time, I would also like to recognize special guests in attendance, including Memorial Hermann Executive Vice President and Chief Physician Dr. James McCarthy, Carolyn and Ron Yokubaitis, Pamela and Tim O'Rourke, and Tricia and Rusty Pennick. To begin today's ceremonies, I would like to welcome UH Vice President for Athletics Chris Pesman to the podium.
Thank you all for being here today. It's a special day. It's been a journey to get to this point, to be prepared to break ground on our new football operations center, and would not be able to be standing here today without the leadership that we have with Dr. Couture and our board chair, Mr. Fertitta, but also our incredible donors, Memorial Hermann, the Yokubaitises, the Pennicks, the O'Rourkes. These are people that have been foundational to us all the way through their time here at the University of Houston and have remained connected to us. And the ability to be here today and be prepared to do something so significant to advance our athletics department, but specifically our football program, it's a watershed moment for us. And I look back in the back and I see our younger football players back there. We have freshmen and sophomores are here representing our football team because these are the kids that are going to have a chance to participate and use this facility to help achieve at a higher level. And guys, I'm really excited for you because of what this means and what this is going to represent for us as we move forward to compete and win championships in the Big 12. With that, I have the privilege of introducing Dr. Couture, who has been steadfast in her support of athletics and our mission and our ambition at the same moment. And trust me, we're going to win. And with her, she's making sure every day she's pushing us to be the best version of ourselves, and we're going to get there. So, Dr. Couture, please.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. What a great moment. One more time, we have assembled to do something big here and make sure that our athletics program is truly competitive. So before I begin, let me recognize the leaders of this entire enterprise, and that is our Board of Regents. And other than our chairman, who's going to be here in briefly, we also have other board members here. So let me introduce them first. We have our regent Jack Moore here. Regent, thank you. And Regent Ricky Raven is here. And Regent John McCall. Thank you. There are, of course, so many donors, alumni, fans who have made this possible. A project like this just does not happen because we wish for it to happen, we dream about it to happen. It happens because people care, because people give, because people believe. And sitting right here in the front row are the people we are most grateful for because they have truly stepped up with some big amount of money to make sure this project does become a success. So we are very grateful to, of course, Memorial Hermann. I know President Callender was not able to come here, but we do have Executive Vice President Dr. McCarthy. Thank you so much for being here. And then we have the Yokabitises, our super favorite people. Thank you so much for really doing everything that you do for us. And yes, I said that, yeah. Let's give a hand. And then Penix are here too, and both of you, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you have done for basketball and for football and for always being there for the athletics and for the University of Houston. Thank you so much. And then we have, of course, O'Rourke's. That's not just for, I get inspired every time I am with Pamela because she has so much more energy and so much more ambition than I can ever imagine having. So thank you so much for doing this for us. So thank you. I want you all to know that this is not just an athletics project. The way we see this is a University of Houston project. Winning for athletics is a University of Houston project. And just to prove you, I can show you how many people are vested in it. Many members of my cabinet, that's vice presidents and deans who are here, would you please just raise your hand or stand up so that we know where you are? I know many of you are here, right here. Thank you. Now I want to turn very quickly to our student athletes. First of all, it's so lovely to see you. Yeah, see? I mean, what a right timing, 100% right timing. This building really is not for any other purpose. The most important thing is really you. We are doing this for you. Why? Because you need the tools in order to be competitive, in order to be successful. Some of you are going to go in professional and play in the professional programs. However, all of you are going to be having a life where you need to be champions, and you need to be leaders. In this building, what people think is going to be a locker facility, yes, it will be all of that. It would have coaches' offices, of course it would have. But most importantly, it will have advising center for you, academic advising. That's important for you. It would have a study area for you. It will also have a space where you can come together and build networks, because when you leave the university, the thing that stays with you, that is your network that you're going to build here. They'll help you. That's here. Also, you will have quieter spaces where you can do meditation. You can take care of your wellness, because I know how difficult it is to be a student as well as athletes. And I'm very proud of your academic success. I know I have numbers somewhere here which you will be impressed to know. 216, almost 50% of our student athletes this year were named to the Dean's List, and 170 were named to the American Athletic Conference All-Academic Team. And in this list were 15 football players who were named to the conference All-Academic Team, and 8 football players who made the Dean's List as well. So this is important. This is impressive. I also want to thank you. I don't know how many of you are on the field playing, but I want to thank you for giving us some really thrilling moments this season. I mean, remember that game with the West Virginia University? Remember that Hail Mary? Remember that Baylor game? And remember that competitive all the way to the wire with the UT game? You all have given us some really thrilling moments for us to cherish. But I also want to say that your future is way bright, and I hope this here facility that will be for you really helps you achieve that success. This facility will also improve fan experience because there are 14 suites and 450 club seats. There's a rooftop, area to enjoy, tailgate and party, or however you want to put it, but just to have a good fan experience. I also want to make sure that I thank the staff and the leadership, because it doesn't happen just by one person. It doesn't happen in just one moment or with one call. There have been hours and hours of time period and efforts involved by so many people. So if you would just join me in giving hands from everybody who has done the work and who's going to do it as a part of the facility building for them. Thank you. With that, I have the distinct honor and pleasure of introducing somebody who absolutely needs no introduction here, but who makes possible so many things for us. If you know and you feel the Proposition 5 just passed, how about that? We got that done. And the person who played a big role, and that's our chairman. He's chairman for us, which we have a lot of pride for, and we get a lot of energy from, but he's also the owner of Houston Rockets, the billion-dollar buyer programs, television, TV star. He has countless restaurants, the casinos. But let me tell you, the thing that you may not know, he is so caring for students, and he's so caring for the University of Houston, that we are blessed to have him here at the helm of the University of Houston. So would you please help me welcome Chairman of the University of Houston System Board of Regents, Mr. Tillman Fertitta.
Thank you so much, Renew. Renew is the one who motivates us all, though. So, but I will tell you this: it takes a chancellor that somebody wants to stay on the Regents and be chairman as long as I have, because you know you're accomplishing things, and that's so many of us. Everybody that's here today is here because you're people that want to accomplish things. The people sitting here, all you guys back there. You're here at the University of Houston and you're playing college football because you want to accomplish something. So thank you very, very much. Once again, Carolyn and Ron and Pamela and Tim and Tricia and Rusty, thank y'all so much for everything you do. James, what a good friend you are. Memorial Hermann just continues to step up in our community, and Dr. Callender, I know isn't here, but it's been a friend for a long time, all the way back to his UTMB Galveston days. He used to be part of that system, but it's okay. Okay. But James, thank you so much for being here, and I know you have a lot to do. My fellow Regents, y'all don't realize if you do not have supportive Regents, you cannot get things done at a university. And so many universities struggle because their regents aren't on the same page. And I can tell you, there's no supportive regents to do whatever we want to do than the regents at the University of Houston, and I thank you guys. This is all about you guys back there. It's football, and you're going to get to enjoy one of the best football facilities in the United States in college football. And it's the last really major piece of what we've been trying to accomplish here the last 15 years, starting with the basketball facility and then redoing the basketball arena, and then the pieces that we've done. Jason, thank you for all your support. I see you back there. This is it. What you don't realize is that we are in the South, and I love that Cougs basketball. But if you want to be a successful university on the map in Texas, you better have a successful football team, and you better have the right tools so they can be successful. Our football players have been having to share a weight room with all the other sports where they only have a certain time to use it. This will be their facility. They will own it. You guys can work out at 7 in the morning, and you can work out at 7 at night, whatever it takes to make you guys successful. So we're all excited about this. This is the last step to make us successful in the Big 12, And one thing we're going to do is we will win in the Big 12. And we're all excited to be here. It's something we've strived for years. Since I got on the board 14 years ago and she got here 15 years ago, there's not a week or month that ever went by that said we're going to get into a major conference again, because I was here when we got the screwing 25 years ago, okay? By a couple of Baylor Bears that was the Speaker of the House and the governor, okay? And that's exactly what it was, a good screwing. So God, I forget. My cameras are here, shit. And I'm the most media trained of everybody up here. So it's all in fun, though. So thank you all very much. All you guys back there, it's exciting. I look forward to seeing y'all work out in there. My athletic director, coach, thank you very much. And I want to thank all of y'all for being Cougs.
Thank you, Chairman Fertitta. At this time, I'd like to introduce UH football head coach Dana Holgerson.
If we would have won a few more games this year, I wouldn't have to follow you. This is punishment. I got it. I get it. Today is a monumental day for the University of Houston and our football program and our athletic department. Okay, just all the special thanks. You know, Memorial Hermann, Dr. Callender, Board Chairman Fertitta, President Couture, all our amazing donors, Mr. Pesman, our athletic director, the rest of our administration and donors. Just a huge thank you for where we're currently at right now. This conversation has been going on for a long, long time. This was a part of our conversation back in 2019, in January 2019, when we were talking about coming here and all that. So this is just a huge day. Okay, you know, $130 million facility is enormous. Like I said, it's the final piece of this puzzle. It's the thing that we need in order to advance our program. It's going to even the playing field in recruiting. When I was recruiting all these young men in the back, we'd show them the pictures, and they'd all look at me and say, those are just pictures, you know? And so it didn't really move the needle when it came to the recruiting aspect of it. This once we start building and you can physically see it, it will move the needle in recruiting. It will move the needle in guys back here that will stay, as opposed to move on for other opportunities. So I can't say just as far as how important it is to move the needle in recruiting, even the playing field when it comes to recruiting, being able to go head to head with each and every buddy, plus just enhances their day-to-day opportunities. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about it. I've said a lot that our practice situation is as good as anywhere in the country. This facility will now make our day-to-day as good as anybody in the country. Okay, so it will enhance our student athletes. It will help when it comes to recruiting the student athletes, and therefore it should help with our wins and with our losses. That's coming. We are constantly building every single day with program development, with young men, with recruiting, with how we're playing. It is coming every single day. And I just appreciate everybody that's in this room that is making this become a reality. The fan perspective is going to get better. Our suites are sold out, okay? So the more suites that we have to sell out is the more revenue that's going to come into our athletic budget, which I know will make our administration happy. So on behalf of the football program, just thrilled to be here. You know, this is the only place I want to be. I appreciate I'll be here as long as you guys will have me, but we're going to continue to get better. I can't thank you guys enough for your support, and we're going to get this thing going in the right direction. I can promise you that. Go Cougs.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite participants and distinguished guests to take part in today's ceremonial groundbreaking as we usher in a new and exciting era for Houston football. Thank you.